What if you could take everything you learned, every job, every failure, every weird niche skill, and launch a business that actually feels aligned? All of it with AI. That's not just possible, it's practical. In this video, I take my buddy Jeremy through a live clarity session using one of my GPT agents. Watch what happens when passion meets step-by-step plan generated in real time. I try to also not cut as much, so it's raw. Take a look. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Carlos Aviles, the AI magician, and I have Jeremy. He's one of my good friends, and I met him in Vegas, actually, in a personal development event. So he is a serial entrepreneur. He's done a lot of different things. He's been an e-commerce coach. He's an e-commerce expert, optimizing funnels for conversions. He's currently doing Google local marketing, Google AdWords. And so thank you so much, Jeremy, for coming on. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through the business clarity agent. This is the first time Jeremy goes through it. So he's going through play all out. And so, Jeremy, if you could share your screen and we can launch the business clarity agent and we can get going.
Okay, let me share my screen here. Oh, it says not turned on.
Oh, there we go. We're doing it live. There you go.
Okay, now I'm turned on. That's good. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. So I would just recommend you say start from scratch, and it's going to take you through the 8 modules.
Okay. Roll your business self-discovery coach. Let's cover what topics, problems, or missions are you endlessly curious about or emotionally invested in? What personal or professional challenges have you overcome that you could help others with? What kinds of conversations or work leave you feeling energized or deeply focused? Do I need to do 1 and then 2 and then 3? Tell it which one?
No, you can just put it and it's going to organize it for you. So for the folks watching, I'm actually going to pause the video and then speed up to when he's done.
Okay.
But I really like the fact that you're speaking what you're saying, because it's kind of like when you're on radio, you don't want any silent moments.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. No awkward moments. So let's see. Okay.
All right.
Thank you for your thoughtful response. Here's what I'm hearing from personal passion profile, deep curiosity, emotional investment, helping small business owners overcome challenges and get to the next level of growth. Person started and scaled multiple businesses, energized work. You come alive when consulting and strategizing, especially when helping owners think outside the box. Because profits are reclaimed time. Strategic insight. You're not just passionate, you're uniquely qualified to guide others because you've walked the path from failure to flourishing. Journey is gold in today's market, especially when paired with creative strategic thinking. This positions you as the business growth strategist for small business owners, someone who blends hands-on experience with a coach, consultant, hybrid approach. Before we move on, is this reflection aligned with how you see yourself and what you want to build your business around? Yes. Yes, it is. If yes, we'll move to the module 2, niche clarity and validation. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Perfect. Let's lock that in. You're building a business around empowering small business owners to break through growth plateaus. Module 1 complete. Yes. Okay. Moving to module 2, niche and clarity validation, role, market position, mentor. Now we'll translate your passion to a specific profitable niche, one where your expertise meets a clear market demand. Answer these 4 prompts. Who are the small business owners you feel most called to serve? I serve local business owners. Should I just go with one niche instead of doing both?
You can actually put whatever you want, and it's going to I probably give you an option or to explore both of them. So, it's up to you. You can use this as however you want. So if you're watching this, you got to do the same thing, because what's going to happen in this one is going to just ask you about ideally who you want to work with. So it can then figure out in the market how that's going to help you fit your skills to the people you want to work with, to a place where you can actually make money with. So it's important that you actually put everything that, you stand for right now. And what stage of business are they typically in when they find you? They are usually in growth mode. They are doing well, but want to grow. We got to get you to use the microphone feature.
Oh, I can do that. Who else is serving this audience, and how could your approach stand out to be? I'm not sure I can help you. Who else is serving this audience, and how could your approach stand out would be different. Ooh, this is a hard one. Who else is serving them? This means like what other local businesses are serving them, or what other companies like
So
mine?
this is kind of like asking you how you different in the market. Like you already know that there's this problems, but what makes you unique? But if
Yeah.
you say I'm not sure, then I say I'm not sure. You know?
Okay. I know what makes me different. Oh. Oh no, did I just delete everything?
No, it's not. It's gonna be there.
Okay. Okay. So what makes us different is we actually talk with a client every single month, whereas most agencies will just like do the work and then send a report and hope they don't ever hear from them again. We actually act as partners with the business owners. And so we get on a call with them every single month. We talk about our strategy, what's working, what's not working, what adjustments need to be made. So we act more as their business partner rather than just some sort of vendor filling a. Okay, good,
Yeah.
sweet. Solar small teams. Motivate to scale, but stuck due to marketing expertise, time, or strategic support, pain points, inconsistent lead flow from their local market, no time or desire to do DIY marketing, poor visibility on Google, organic and paid, unique differentiator, moat. Most agencies, handoffs, traditional, set it and forget it, you, strategic partner. Yeah, I like that. Meet with clients every month, review performance collaboration, strategic insight. You're positioned in high retention, low competition corner of the local marketing space. These kinds of business owners often crave personal touch, loyalty, and ROI clarity, and you're giving them exactly that. You could own this niche by branding yourself as the strategic growth partner for local dog trainers and septic pros, helping you stay booked out and locally dominant without the marketing headache. Would you like to stick with these two niches? Oh, see, there we go. Dog trainers and septic pros for your offers, or focus more heavily on one to start? Let's focus on one to start.
So let's run it with septic, but you can always come back and run it for dog trainers to kind of see what
Yeah, you can
difference.
kind of, I guess you could prompt it and say, hey, let's do dog trainers now and give it that. So, but I have a pretty good lead flow from dog trainers already. And so I want to see what it suggests for septic. For ROI driven local marketing, I trust homeowners don't Google and gamble. They choose based on visibility and perceived credibility. They need someone to will think and act for them, not just run ads. And it's locked in. Help septic service business owners grow their revenues and reclaim their time by becoming the provider in the local market, lead generation strategist, marketing execution partner, business growth advisor. Awesome. Okay.
Let's scroll down and see what else we got.
Oh, niche clarity is locked. Ready to move to module 3, offer and monetization mapping, or would you like to explore customer research, market saturation, or positioning?
Okay.
Let's move forward. Now, stepping into module 3, monetization mapping goal, build your signature offer that solves high priority problems subject business owners already know they need help with. Is price for profit and retention feels like a no-brainer. Okay. What services do you include? Let's go. Let's see. What specific outcomes do you help subject business owners achieve? What services do you include or want to include to get them there? How do you currently charge or plan to charge? What's your current or ideal monthly price point? Okay.
So let's say I just want to, keep go ahead. You can speak into it, but before you do, I just want to say if you're watching this, you don't always have to have the answers for any of this stuff. You can always say, I don't know, and help me figure it out. And it's going to answer all this stuff for you and create a hypothetical scenario that you can go after and create a flagship offer. But for you, since you're more advanced, Jeremy, I highly recommend you just speak into it and tell it what you have so it can enhance your current situation or, business model.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm going to use the mic. Okay, so what specific outcomes do you? Yeah, so we actually help septic businesses generate more leads for their business. We help them rank in the Google Maps pack. We also help them rank in their website in the organic listings, as well as sponsored listings for Google Ads. And our job is to really just make sure that they are getting booked sales consistently throughout the week, so that their trucks are running and staying busy. So for number 2. We do local SEO, we do Google Ads, we do content creation, we do website creation, we do Google review services. And then we also offer a automated software that uses automations for customer follow-up, and customer retention. So we do charge a setup and a retainer fee. So we charge a different fee based on whatever services they're getting. So everything is a separate fee. So we don't charge like a package fee or anything like that. Everything is its own kind of a la carte fee for what we do. And our current ideally monthly price point is usually right around 2,500 a month. 2,500 to 3,000 a month is kind of what we're seeing in terms of our average client retention or retainer for that. So that's kind of our price points.
You said your voice to text came through great.
Thanks. Core outcomes you deliver: consistent lead generation, high visibility in Google Maps, repack, organic rankings, Google Ads, book jobs, busy trucks, and revenue growth. Services you provide. Okay, great. Monetization model: set up and retain structure, a la carte pricing based on services selected. Average monthly value per client is 2,500 to 3,000. From a la carte valued stage offers. Right now, clients are likely thinking in terms of line items versus results to increase conversions and perceived value. Repackage your services into results based on tiers. Example: starter lead booster, $1,500 a month, SEO plus reviews plus software. Pro local domination, $2,500 a month, all above plus ads plus website plus consulting. Elite market leader, everything plus monthly strategy calls and performance bonuses.
What do you think of that? I mean, is this what you were lined up with right now?
Yeah, I mean, we've been thinking about doing packages for a while, just having a hard time figuring out exactly how we want to frame them and price them and stuff like that. So this looks good. I like that it's adding in the software as an option because, I mean, we could potentially do, the software really doesn't cost us a lot. It's kind of a flat fee for us, so it's mostly just the cost of onboarding and stuff like that. So this is definitely something that we could, offer as a package, included into a package. So this is great. Sell the system, not the service. Name your process. It could be something like booked truck blueprint or our three-phase system to rank, get reviews, run ads, and stay booked. This creates proprietary IP and positions you differently from agencies who just do SEO and ads.
Do you have that right now? Do you have a unique system?
We don't. No, we don't. We don't have like names for anything like that.
This could be something you can bring on your phone calls. When you're booking the calls.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it has a little ring to it too. Book truck blueprint. Our three-phase. Okay, so add a guarantee or performance layer to further differentiate. Consider a light ROI guarantee or performance threshold that shows confidence. We aim to generate 20 plus booked calls per month in 90 days. We work for free until we do. Even a soft version like this builds true trust fast. Want me to help you name your offer and package your 3 tiers into a branded model? Or would you prefer to keep it a la carte for now and just tighten the messaging around that? Well, let's check out the branded model. Let's package it up.
Nice.
Let's do it. Time to turn your service menu into a signature high converting offer. Offer suite Septic Pros can't ignore. Not selling marketing, you're selling booked out trucks, trusted local presence, and a revenue confidence. Awesome. Let's give your overall system a branded name that builds authority and positions you as the go-to growth. Septic Success System, dominant local for septic pros. Septic Success System, Septic Growth Engine, Book Truck Blueprint. I don't know.
Some good options there.
There are some good options. I like the Book Truck Blueprint, but they don't always just do just pumping. So Septic Growth Engine, Septic Success System. Oh, okay. So this one says, okay, so managing these separately, right? So this sounds aligned. And then offer these ones: Tier 1 lead booster, $1,500 a month. Google Business Profile Optimization, local SEO for map pack visibility, Google Review Generation System, automated follow-up software, monthly performance report plus email support. Best for sole operators and new to marketing septic companies. Tier 2, get found, get booked, Google Ads setup and management, website optimization or full build, monthly strategy call, content creation, call tracking. Best for growing teams and scale smart. Market leader, your first name, people trust, and the last one they need. Everything in Tier 1, Tier 2, plus hyperlocal content strategy, city pages, seasonal offers, competitor tracking, quarterly growth planning call, local PR or backlink outreach, performance milestone, bonus, get 30 plus book calls a month equals free month of ads. I don't necessarily want to do that. Want me to design a simple one-page PDF? Offers your visual layout for these. Also, which signature name, book truck blueprint, etc. do you want to go with before we lock it in?
So copy that part and say remove performance milestone bonuses, and then everything locked in and move to module.
Okay.
So wait, you didn't like that part right there, performance
Yeah,
milestone.
yeah.
So just copy
Yeah.
that. Just copy
Okay.
that.
I'm just looking this over again real quick. Okay. Okay. So just copy this.
No, the last one, but
Just this
performer.
one.
Yeah, because you didn't like that one,
Okay.
and then tell it remove, remove, and then yeah, let's remove, and then put it on quotes, and then also say move to module 4.
Perfect. You've officially packaged up a high right trust offer suite for ending exactly what you bring to the table. Septic success system, a 3-tier marketing and growth partnership that keeps your trucks booked and your business locally dominant. Pricing tiers, valued stage packages, not a la carte, sold as a business growth system, not just a marketing services. Module 4, ideal client deep dive. This is where we build a true psychological profile of your ideal subject business owner so your marketing, sales, calls, and content hit home every time. What does your ideal client believe about growing their business? I know you market, but I hate doing it. I just want to focus on the jobs, not the tech. What frustrates or overwhelms them most about marketing? What does success look like that to them in plain words they would use? What's going on in their life or business that would make them urgently want help now? What kind of person are they? Values, work ethic, not demographics. Straight talk, family, fun, pride, work, hate stuff. Okay, cool. All right. What does your ideal client believe about growing their business? Yeah, so most of my clients just don't know how to do it. They know they need marketing. They know they need to get out there in the marketplace, but they just aren't sure how to do it or what it should cost. They've typically been burned out by previous agencies or not gotten results from those agencies, and they're scared that the moving forward with us and moving forward with another agency and not knowing what the results are going to be is going to lead to more lost revenue for them. So they're scared about that. And they just want the phone to ring. They want the phone to ring every day. They want their trucks dispatched. They want to be pumping septic tanks and inspecting, and they want their themselves or their crew to be working every single day and keeping their business busy. So typically, what's going on in their life or business that would make them urgently want help now. A lot of the times, they have lost rankings or a competitor has come in and taken their business from them. They're typically older businesses that aren't used to marketing, don't know what it's like to be online or have a good website, and so they've lost their referral base, their typical word of mouth referral base, and they know they need to get online and get to work quickly. So that's the majority of them. Some of them just want to grow. They're already doing really well, and they just want to crush even more. So that's kind of their state of mind there. And typically you know, they're hard workers. They get out there in the trenches every day. They're pumping septic tanks. They're digging trenches. They're, installing septic systems. They're really, really hard working, salt of the earth people. Or believes I know I need marketing to grow, but I don't know how it works. What should cost? Already been burned. Doesn't work. Lose money.
So now it's going to go into the mindset of your ideal client. So
Okay.
this is really good because you can use this for your marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. This is awesome. Top frustrations, burned by past agencies, no idea who to trust or how to measure results, overwhelmed by tech, terminology, complexity, unclear what's worth paying for versus what's fluff, what success looks like to them in their words. My phone's ringing every day. My trucks are booked solid. We're working every day without gaps. I don't have to worry about where the next job's coming from. Exactly. Trigger moments for urgency, loss of Google rankings, no local competition showing up, slow season slump, feeling pressure from employees needing steady work, salt of the earth, hardworking, no nonsense values, loyalty, reliability, family fun, proud of the quality of their work, doesn't want fluff, wants honest, competent help. Strategic insight, you're not selling marketing, you're selling trust
I like
restored, steady flow. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
So like we don't talk marketing lingo, we talk book jobs. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Ready to move into module 5, signature process and AI integration. Yes, let's move forward. Let's do this, Carlos. All right. Let's lock in your signature process and start automating like a pro. Create a repeatable branded process for delivering your septic success system and identifying how AI can streamline speed or scale. Okay, let's break your delivery down into clear, memorable phases or steps. This builds trust, authority, and makes the invisible visible. Phase 1, local landscape audit, competitive and SEO audit, Google profile review, ad history, outcome, clear picture of where they stand and what's missing. Phase 2, visibility boost setup, Google business profile optimization, website updates or rebuild, review generation system live, software onboarding. Phase 3, leads on demand, Google ad strategy plus launch, call tracking, landing pages, or lead capture tweaks. Sweet. That's exactly what we do. Phase 4, growth partner optimization, monthly strategy calls, analytics review and adjustments, local content planner expansion. Nice. Step 5.
So, just putting stuff out when people are watching this, now you don't just have an offer, you have a framework for people to go through your offer, and you can use this with your conversations with visuals, and it just gives you more like a unique selling proposition of why people want to work with you, right? You're not just like, hey, I'm run ads. Like, no, I have my framework. So,
Yeah, exactly. And most people aren't going to be able to do everything at once. So this gives them a good idea of like where your phases are at, so they can kind of build up to being your premier client.
exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Top AI integration ideas. So call summaries and performance reports, Firefly's AI or Otter AI. That's awesome. Content for blogs and local pages, ChatGPT plus Surfer. Those are two great systems. Review response automation, go high level workflows, or ChatGPT API. We use actually both. So that's good.
Nice.
Email and SMS, go high level automations. Perfect. Competitor tracking, SEMrush, alerts, or Bright Local. Bright Local's one of our favorites for that. So that's good. Your turn. Let's finalize your signature process, name, and steps. Would you like to keep the 4-phase breakdown above or reorder anything to better match how you work? Which AI tools or automation ideas do you want to explore or implement first? Once confirmed, we'll move to module 6. So yeah, let's keep the phase. It's amazing after 15 years how bad of a typer I am. Okay. Locked and loaded. Your septic success system is now officially structured as a clear, repeatable 4-phase process. The septic success system, 4-phase client journey, local landscape audit, visibility boost and setup, leads on demand, growth partner optimization. This is great. Get found and trusted locally. SEO reviews, website software, turn Google into book jobs. Stay ahead with monthly calls, analytics, and content-driven expansion. Bonus smart automation in play. Tools like Go High Level and ChatGPT can now automate follow-ups, speed up content, and handle customer engagement. Module 6, content plus visibility plan. Role. Where are your septic clients already paying attention? Facebook groups, YouTube. So most of my clients are on Facebook, inside of Facebook groups, and they go to a lot of trade shows regarding septic. So I also get quite a few referrals from current customers as well. So those are mostly where they're paying attention. So talking head videos are great. Case studies are great. I enjoy all of these actually. Short posts and screen shares. I enjoy creating video content, sharing testimonials and case studies, and just really propping up our business to show other people what we've done for their group. So, do you currently have any marketing channels running? I actually don't. I have no marketing channels running right now. I'm inside of some Facebook groups, but I don't have my own, and I'm not running any ads or doing any emails. So could definitely use some strategy for that.
Nice. So this is just really important because you talked about your strengths. And so if you're watching this, you just tell it what your strengths are. Maybe you just want to do posting. You don't want to be in front of a camera. Just tell it, and it's going to create a plan around that. So
yeah. And I'm curious to see what it does since I said I kind of like doing all of it. Okay, a highly active niche audience in Facebook groups and trade shows, clear authority assets, case studies, testimonials, real world results, personal content strengths, video stories, screen shares, zero existing clutter, meaning we can build a lean, high impact system from scratch without cleanup. Let's get you visible without burnout. Oh, that sounds amazing. Core goal, your high impact visibility plan to zero authority. Become the trusted growth expert for subject pros by showing what you've done and what others are missing. Step 1, weekly social visibility program. Monday, talking head videos, how the septic company added 32 book calls 60 days. Wednesday screenshot plus short post. Here's what it looks like when you rank in the 3-pack and run ads. Double leads, no extra spend. Case study or testimonial, share result. Why this works. It's show, don't tell. Proves your authority. You stay present in septic focus groups without being salesy. You create magnet content that builds trust before you pitch. Step 2, build a simple funnel. Start collecting leads. Create a free offer. Example, the septic success checklist, 5 must-haves to get found and stay booked in 2024. Link this to a simple landing page. That's awesome. Follow up with 2 to 3 email automations using your voice, stories, tips, and case studies.
Do you have any free lead magnets right now?
I don't, but I could easily create one.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, this is 5 must-haves. I already have my 5 must-haves for that, for this kind of stuff. So
Perfect.
I just need to create a little free ebook around it. Tools to keep it simple: video recording, Loom or your phone, scheduler, optional, Publer or Metric call for Facebook content. Email, start with MailerLite or Go High Level since you're already using it. DM tracking, Google Sheet or GHL pipeline. That's great. Would you like me to draft a content calendar template and a freebie funnel outline for you next? Yes. Or are you ready to move into Module 7 AI tools and workflow setup? Draft a content calendar. Yeah, let's have a draft a content calendar.
Nice.
Please draft. Okay.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah, nice. GMB Insights, graph with ETR. It's cool that it knows the market and it can it knows what goes into doing this work. So comment in Facebook groups with value. We just helped a Celtic Pro with the exact issue. Nice. Drop a DM link or offer to chat. Zero selling in public, just helping. Cool. Want a simple Google Doc or Canva template version of this calendar? You can use weekly. If you're good to go, we'll move to Module 7. Let's move on.
All right. So this is where is going to tell you the AI tools that you can use to streamline your process.
Oh, sweet. Let's go. Welcome to Module 7, AI Tools and Workflow. It's where your business runs smoother, faster, and more profitably without sacrificing personal touch. Set up an efficient tech plus AI workflow that automates admin, content, and client delivery so you stay in your zone of genius. Step 7 answers to these 4 prompts. What tools or platforms are you currently using in your business? Where do you feel bottlenecked or overwhelmed in your current workflow? What would your dream workflow feel like? What would you prefer to use mostly done for you tools, plug and play, or customize deeper using AI like Chat and Zapier? Currently, I use Go High Level and Zapier for the most part. I also use ClickUp and whatnot for project management and Slack. Those are my main tools. So ClickUp, Slack, Zapier, and Go High Level are my 4 biggest tools that I use. Right now, it's client onboarding. Developing a smooth process for client onboarding is probably our biggest bottleneck, as well as lead gen. So getting new leads, fresh leads in the door every day is a bottleneck for us. But then once they're on, really developing a solid onboarding process for them. The ideal workflow would be clients onboarding themselves for a lot of the part, filling out the forms that we send them so that we can then use AI to help automate the actual onboarding process. So they would essentially fill out a form. We'd send them a form. They'd fill it out at the best of their ability, and that would then trigger ChatGPT and Zapier to help automate the processes of onboarding and get them going for that. So that is the ideal. That's the ideal situation for us, is to use AI as much as possible with a backup of, hopping on the phone with them and talking to them in person.
Me too.
This is fire. You're sitting on a powerhouse stack and you're only a few weeks away from a scalable, semi-automated onboarding and lead gen system. Go High Level CRM, forms, automations, lead gen, Zapier, integrations, triggers, ClickUp, project and task management, team client communication. Workflow 1, fix 1. Seamless client onboarding, automated but personal. Let clients onboard themselves with smart forms plus AI-powered setup equals saves hours. Workflow client intake form on GHL. Ask for business info, website, Google profile link, goals, competitors. Include optional video upload or Loom link. Tell us what's working and what's not. Trigger a Zapier flow. So new form filled, create folder and ClickUp. And add auto-generated task checklist. Yes. It's actually what we're working on right now. So Zap 2, auto send info to ChatGPT via APIs to summarize goals and generate Setup checklist, SEO audit outline, GMB optimization plan. Oh, that's a great idea. Client welcome email sequence, welcome email, timeline expectations, Slack invite or GHL chat. Optional, include a link to short intro video, builds trust instantly. It's a good idea too. Slack message, new client onboarded, summary attached, include GPT summary. Okay. Oh yeah, to the internal team. Yep. Workflow fixed daily lead generation. You already enjoy content and case studies. Let's turn that into passive lead collector. Create a freebie subject success checklist. Landing page in GHL, short headline lead form, GHL nurture sequence, deliver PDF to invite. How we booked. Okay. Facebook group promo, organic lead magnet, weekly posts with freebie inside industry groups. ChatGPT can write variants weekly with fresh angles. Sweet. Recommended AI tools to add now. Tally or GHL forms for the intake forms. Clean design, easy Zapier GHL integration. ChatGPT API via Zapier. Summarize and auto-generate onboarding materials. Converts client info into SOPs instantly. Oh, that's a great idea. Make. Yeah, we love Make. Advanced automation, cheaper and deeper control than Zapier at scale. Loom, personal video onboarding, keeps it human, fast, trust building. Yeah, we love Loom. You're now system ready. We've optimized self-serve onboarding with Form, GPT, Slack ClickUp, high converting, low effort lead gen funnel, repurpose ready content with AI Assist and GHL automation. Ready to move into Module 8 launch plan and 30-day roadmap? Yes.
I mean, overall, I thought those was pretty good suggestions. It like saw around things you haven't thought about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty legit.
It is legit. It's really awesome. And just offering other tools as well that could be more efficient. So,
Yeah, for sure. Make integrates really well with ChatGPT. So, all right, here's your 30-day launch plan.
okay, let's finish strong. Map a 30-day game plan to launch your septic success system into the market, getting leads. 30-day launch roadmap, septic success system. Man, I should have chosen a different name. That's hard to say. Here's a high impact but realistic plan. Build and publish freebie lead magnet. Go high level landing page. Set up GHL email sequence. Finalize onboarding form and Zapier. Film intro Loom videos for new clients. Outcome funnels live. Onboarding is smooth and you're ready for attention. Week 2, start Facebook visibility content. 3 posts a week from your calendar. Share your freebie in 3 to 5 relevant Facebook groups. Post 1 talking head video. Why septic pros are losing leads. That's a good idea. DM warm leads with what the checklist we built to help septic pros get more calls. Authority is rising. DM combos are leads and leads are starting. That's awesome. Share your most powerful before and after client result. Drop a screen share breakdown. Here's how we rank this client in a 3-pack and ran local ads. Invite 3 to 5 past or current clients to leave video or written testimonials. Yeah, we need to do more of this for sure. Run soft outreach. Would love to get 1 to 2 subject pros results like this. Want to chat. Social proof builds trust. This is also a really good idea. If you already have the proof, then why not share it?
Exactly.
Week 4, booked calls and backup prep. Promote only 2 spots left this month. Schedule 15-minute consult calls. Onboard at least 1 to 2 clients using your new system. Prep content for month 2. Use ChatGPT to draft next month's calendar in 10 minutes. Outcome, first wave of clients. Offer proven. Momentum building. Awesome. You've now built a structured niche aligned brand delivery system. Lead generation. You're just running a business. Your scaling system built for trust, traction, transformation. Yes.
So what did you think of the whole thing?
That was good, man. I mean, it gives you a great idea. It takes what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and freaking helps you build a game plan around it, man. It's actionable, so you're not just like, and you could probably ask it to do more stuff too, deep dive into this stuff.
For sure.
So, I mean, that's the biggest thing is people just don't know where to start, and they don't know how to use their passions for profit. So I think this is a great blueprint and framework to help them build a game plan to move forward with, and a checklist like, hey, Kate, let's do this, and get it to ask more questions, and then join your challenge on how to actually implement all this stuff with some,
Yeah, shameless plug there. Basically, this is just the beginning of learning how to use AI. And the 3-day challenge, I teach people how to go from learning how to prompt to making things sound like them to giving them a way to launch content that is going to be basically unique to them and their audience. So
Heck yeah. That's amazing, dude. This is
cool.
great. This is great. I'm glad you built this. This is going to help a lot of people get out of it, especially now when it's kind of like with the way our economy is going. This is like the time where people are like, I need to find another way to make some extra money and to build a business on the side. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to use my, excuse me, my skills and abilities to build a passionate business. So this is sweet, dude.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, Jeremy. I really appreciate your time.
Heck yeah, man. No problem.